Good morning. Welcome to the channel. Peace, blessings, and protection, love, light, joy, and strength to the most holy, the most high, the divine, the unique that doesn't tell a lie. Our angels, our ancestors, our spirit, you guys. Listen, welcome to the channel, Gemini. Look, so I want to say this, Gemini. Something going on. I don't know exactly what it is, but I just want to say this. Nevertheless, someone's like trying to take. I'm hearing all your gifts. Maybe it's your spiritual gifts, but it won't work. Whatever you got going on, someone's trying to take it. They want it all, Gemini. Also, I'm saying this, Gemini. When it comes to this money situation, if it's pertaining court, I feel like I don't know if it's you or the other individual, but I literally heard the spirit say, someone's trying to take you to the house, right? Take your money, like da da da. Then someone else maybe trying to put somebody out of a house. I also literally seen somebody arguing, fussing. Maybe you don't like what was said or how they. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. You don't like the way they was moving. Put it like that. You didn't like the way they was moving, Gemini. And nevertheless, you're looking over something. This is a one conversation. You've been on a journey, person, place, your thing. You've been on certain situations for a while, and you looking over things. Now, let me just say this: whoever comes to communicate to you, good morning, yeah, I'm numb, yum yum, red cake, yo. Good morning, sis. Whoever it is, I really feel like maybe I want to say maybe they said something to you, or maybe you kind of felt some type of way about it, right? You could have felt some type of way about it, whether it's pertaining judicial system, courts, friendship, relationship. It's like somebody out to get you, Gemini, and I wish they leave you alone and stop trying. You have the Seven of Swords because you do have the upper hand on someone. Seven of Swords, the mental aspect. So especially too with the no reasons ones going into the Seven of Swords, whatever the situation is that you're looking over, might have to communicate, open up, etc., etc. It's like you're being strategic. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. You know, we always talk about Gemini. Um, mm. So Gemini, what I'm hearing, like the spirit is saying, is one person with two different personalities. Personalities. It's like Gemini. Each personality you have, which is two, right? The twins. It's like y'all have your own different kind of feeling, if that makes sense. I'm just saying what I'm hearing. Y'all have like your own personality. The left side of your brain, the left side of Gemini, has their own emotions, and the right side of the Gemini, the right side of the brain has, their own collective emotions. So it could be like a tug of war sometimes, Gemini, when you get ready to do something, then I'm gonna also say this, Gemini. I heard you guys sacrificed for a lie. So someone told a lie on you, Gemini, and you were sacrificed for it. Maybe you lost someone meant something to you, a job, all based off a lie. And maybe it could be dealing with this court situation too, right? Nevertheless, you have the Six of Cups, a cleansing moment. Now listen, if you haven't been through this, you know what I'm saying. Like you could be realizing, okay, this is what I've been going through. I'm hearing several times. So there's a Gemini, I've been going through this several times. You have the cleansing of emotions. If children are, I got the notification, children are playing a part, but you're told to cleanse your energy and your heart and to get this new beginning, right? Ace of Wands, another form of communication. I can't make it up. Another form of communication. I hope somebody listen to me. The spirit literally told me, Gemini, somebody trying to take you out to the bank. Also, let me say this. Gemini, it's coming off more like someone stealing. I don't want to say it like that, but to you, Gemini, it's like, well, they didn't make it honestly. Like, Gemini, you're the type of person, like, if you work hard for what you want, et cetera, somebody trying to come take what you got. Gemini always like, you didn't work for this. You didn't work hard for this. You trying to get one up on me. Woo, da, 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 da. Because so, Gemini, you kind of maybe feel like everybody has a motive dealing with you or a certain type of angle to deal with you. You get what I'm saying? Peace, blessings, and protection, love, like joy and strength. And your spirit guide and your ancestors. Emperor, fire, Aries, going forward. You see these cards? Great beginnings, y'all. I'm hearing great rewards. Having hope. Y'all have great cards. Spirit told me it's gonna be a lot of cards, a lot. And right now I can live. I'm so glad y'all got that death card. I seen this death card spiritually ahead of time. Before I started, I'm like, oh, I'm so grateful. Y'all got that death card because it's a renewal, a transformation. Well, my, Gemini, nah. Ooh, and you got balance. I feel like this two is coming off more. Two means balanced and alignment and et cetera, right? I'm looking at this two is coming off like being stable, like stability. You get what I'm saying? It's like, like going through the rough patches of life. And you like, you know what? I went through that. I experienced that. I'm also hearing someone need closure when it comes to a wife. If she transitioned over, God bless you. Or maybe I could have just went through a divorce. I had a divorce. Maybe you still feeling the type of way about a wife, or vice versa. Gemini. Yeah, someone needs closure with their wife about the wife situation. Yeah, look at the universe supporting everything coming up in this reading. I have great, beautiful cards. I can't make it. The universe is supporting your stability. The universe is supporting your foundation. I'm hearing it's a stable foundation. Someone always trying to come shake it up and all this, but it don't matter. I'm also say this. I'm literally seeing this. I don't know if someone might do concrete. I literally see someone tearing out. I don't want to say it's like tearing out a driveway. Uh, Someone could be into landscaping. But I literally see like some concrete. Maybe someone getting ready to do my new driveway, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah, the spirit, the Most High, the universe is supporting this. They're supporting your transitioning with being more mature, going in something new. Your foundation, that's what it is. This card is speaking of a foundation, your foundation. God supports your foundation. It's like this concrete, right? And you see everything, water moving around, everything, things, trauma, pain, whatever you've been going through. It's like, you know what? I rise. I stand on this solid rock, and that's your foundation. Your feet is level, it's planted. You get what I'm saying? It's all the spirit is also telling me, Gemini, don't forget, it's all about your interpretation. It's all about what you're interpreting things. Now, when the way you interpret things will like create either a facade or you'll see the truth. You get what I'm saying? But this card, the spirit is telling me this is all about foundation. Maybe also, maybe there's a woman use foundation. I don't wear makeup, so I wouldn't know what I would buy, but lip gloss and maybe a little lipstick, and I don't even wear that. But I'm hearing foundation. You guys start off with this fire court situation, whatever. This is a courtroom per se, distractions, et cetera, et cetera. I'm hearing Gemini like things that go their way. Okay, here we go. Let me sing it again because it's been a while. They like it their way, their way. You can't satisfy a need. You keep running back to see me do it my way, my way. What I say goes, and I'm in control. I just going forward, pushing through the bullshit, trying to succeed. I'm saying trying because that word is very important. Trying to succeed when it comes to situations, documents. I'm hearing somebody might feel like they're limited, they have limitations. There's no limitations. Go for the goal. You get what I'm saying? Skedaddle, take control. That's what the emperor is about. An emperor is about sitting on your throne and a ruler. You're ruling, not controlling, but ruling. So when you're ruling, it doesn't matter what's going on. You're not looking for control. You're just ruling, making a final judgment. I'm hearing. So someone's getting ready to call the court, or they just with the court. Someone got a final judgment, or will be getting a final judgment, whatever it is. Peace, blessings, and protection. Because you're back to aligning with yourself. Alignment. I told y'all, this is like the personality. You got the left side of brain of Gemini, you got the right side. brain, the Gemini. Both of y'all have your own strong personalities, and it's crazy that it might seem crazy that I'm saying it, but it really ain't. Yeah, I'm being real. Like you got your own personality, that left version of you, and then right, it's more like Siamese twins. You get what I'm saying? Like they have this part of Gemini have their own feelings, their own emotion. It's like Gemini. Let me give you an example. Like just say you meet a person, Gemini, and it's like the left side of your brain, like, "Ooh, I want that, I want," and then the right side of your brain, like, "Nah, I'm good." You know what I'm saying? So if you find yourself where you're trying to balance out a situation, that's what two means: balance emotions and et cetera, to balance out yourself. I feel like I'm gonna say this. I always said this, and I'm a true believer of this. If a Gemini were to activate the left side and the right side of both twins, they are the ultimate Gemini. I literally see that Elder or Swords uh, very mature mentally. I feel like you have to work with yourself. I'm also here in Gemini. Please have some sympathy. I don't know if you got to have sympathy for someone. I heard sympathy. Please have sympathy for someone. Okay, so the Emperor coming out assertive, going for what you want, to a cups on this new beginning. I told you this before. I come back out again. The spirit wants y'all to know y'all got new beginnings. This is a new beginning, and it's a ones. I also feel like with this new beginning, it deals with spirituality. Ones mean communication, could be connected to Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I feel like with this guy called Lizard, I feel like someone's running. That's the energy I'm picking up. Someone's running for what they want. You like learn and you like, I'm running for what I want. And that's the spirituality of the emperor, that assertiveness, that fire, that passion, that soul activated, going for what you want. I can't make it up. I told y'all, somebody trying to take y'all to the bank, here it's popping up. Four of Pentacles means hope and stability. Now let me just say this: in this new journey, if the judgment doesn't work in your favor, I know, Gemini, you always have something in the background hiding. I'm just saying, Gemini. So if whatever is going on with court situation, et cetera, I feel like everything's playing a part for a reason. No, you don't want to take them to the bank. Maybe you need to find you an attorney as well. If whatever Gemini this is, or Gemini you connected to someone that needs attorney, vice versa. The energy is fluctuant. It goes left, right, up, down, universal, right? This war is all about hope on this new journey. So I feel like if the person, and Pentacles finances, I feel like if you're just starting over, after people come quarter with that and get a new beginning, and now you might have to learn how to balance your checkbook. Two of Cups means balance. Maybe you need to learn how to balance your checkbook, balance your priority, balance your skills. I'm hearing balancing your integrity, Gemini. Like it's all good, because I'm gonna tell you, and I'm just looking at this really again. New beginning, you having hope to get more benefits, or you having hope that someone doesn't take your benefits. This is a 10 of Pentacles. I feel like, and 10 means the end of a journey, right? I feel like Gemini is getting to the point where if someone is trying to take from you, Gemini, I feel like you're not stupid to leave. I ain't telling you to hide nothing. I'm just saying, Jimmy, I don't think you're putting everything on the forefront. Maybe it's part of a divorce. Maybe it's a part of child support. Maybe it's about impunitive damages. Maybe you got a little overexcited and you could have damaged someone's property, et cetera, et cetera. But with that being said, I feel like you will pay your way out of it if you're told to pay. To get this 10 of Pentacles, actually, as well as I'm looking at it, because there's a reading and a reading and a reading, someone is realigning with their higher self. You know what I'm saying? Taking advantage of a new journey, having hope on this new journey to get the 10 to get a completion. So I feel like a lot of y'all with that Novians, that first card, it seems like y'all are still technically on a certain journey, on that path. Hopefully it's to righteousness. Um, and the spirit told me to do the math: 14, 16, One is all about new beginning, and six is all about cleanse. Remember, I showed you the card with the young lady. I told you children involved. The six is about cleanse. It's a 16. One is a new beginning. Six is a cleansing. So on this same path, I feel like y'all on the same path. I really feel like y'all on the same path. And then you have even number spirits, and the only thing is missing is the 6 and the 8. That's 12. 2 plus 1 is a 3. So you come with assertiveness, balancing, new beginning. But I feel like with this element, it's coming off like y'all still on that journey. So I can't really say technically what the one means new. The element means getting into before you get to the new to finish out a completion. So I feel like y'all have to finish out this completion, right? Y'all also have the death card, out with the old, in with the new, a transformation. I told you spirit say a transformation. Y'all are being transformed, out with the old, in with the new. Releasing things that's no longer, I'm hearing, controlling you. Put it where it's supposed to be. Releasing things that's not serving you your highest good. Remember your higher self, connecting to your lower self about balance, alignment. If it's not alignment with you, it's time to do away with it. It's like a new person. Gemini, y'all went through it. I'm hearing a lot of y'all went through early temptation. Now, I don't know if you were tempted when you were young or, on this journey, before the journey, in the beginning of the journey, coming out of the journey. It's like the spirit is saying y'all was tempted earlier. So I feel like looking at this head, y'all most likely have can't dodge that bullet per se. But if you haven't dodged that bullet, etc., like it's coming up. I mean, I could pretty much, to be honest with you, spirit tells me, yes, good shit, Gemini. Sister Yum Yum said that. I'm gonna say this. I kind of feel like Gemini, because let me just say this: y'all have some of the greatest cards, and I love that you have the death card at the end. It's like getting to be a new friend to yourself, Gemini. Maybe you just met someone. I'm hearing a friend. Maybe something has come to an end with a dear friend of yours or someone you thought was close. Maybe you want a new friend, or I feel like it could be coming off girlfriendish energy, boyfriendish energy. Maybe you just broke up with someone. God bless the person who's trying to get over their wife. I don't know if y'all been separated for a long time and y'all just going into divorce or get ready to go into divorce. God bless you. Either way, I feel like I'm telling you what the spirit says. Someone's trying to take someone for everything they have, and I feel like Gemini ain't going for that shit. I'm just saying. I'm sorry. I'm an Aries. I got Gemini in my chart. I'm just telling you. Gemini, if you have to pay punitive damages, because Spirit told me punitive damages, if you have to pay punitive damages, if I'm saying it right, punitive, yeah, punitive, whatever. If you have to pay that, it is what it is, Gemini. Um, if you have to pay anything, I'm not telling you to bow down. I ain't telling you if you want to fight for it, Gemini. What I'm saying is, Gemini, if you are in the wrong and they got you in the wrong, I feel like Gemini throwing a little money at it would like solve it. Because you got to pay for punitive damage anyway. Punitive damage, if you and the person get to fight and you destroy something through a fight, they can charge you for it, right? That's all it is. God bless you. Let's see what's going on after this death card. I told y'all, when the spirit keeps bringing up the same card, it's like Gemini is just time to cleanse it. Children are involved. Somebody has children involved. I'm hearing a girl and a boy, children involved. This six comebacks to cleanse it again. Something, let me say this, Gemini. Um, After that death card, right? I with the old, in with the new, a changing. The spirit is saying you still need to cleanse your energy and aura. You need to change it. So it's not coming. It could be the overall energy. Uh, we can use that as far as the emotional side of a Gemini, cleansing your energy. I'm hearing someone need to cleanse their third eye. You have the Two of Cups. So the water element is here. It's all about the victorious part of a Gemini. So if you are hurt or going through something, the spirit say, even at the devil card, they're telling you to cleanse your energy, Gemini. So if you completed something, you probably didn't cleanse it because you do have a new beginning. Like these cards are coming back up. You have a new beginning, still looking over the same. I feel like maybe whoever this is, this person or situation, maybe it is a strain on you. Maybe Gemini, maybe you're not ready to release. Maybe you haven't accepted. Let me say it like that. In order to release, you have to accept certain things. Maybe you haven't accepted certain things. You still got to go back and cleanse. I'm looking at it for what it's worth. It still has to be a cleansing, even if you do change up or decide to go left or right, Gemini. Just, just like you know how we go on a journey and we succeed, we win, or whatever. If we're not triumphant, we're still triumphant if we pay attention through the journey and the experience, right? It's like you can change, but you still can be holding on to emotional stuff, a vendetta against a person, etc., right? That's why the spirit is saying y'all still need to cleanse this. It's time for a cleanse, Gemini. I'm just telling you, the children is playing a part. Okay, after the cleansing, I told you need to cleanse. You have the high priestess. God is with you. I'm Gemini. Y'all could be surrounded by a lot of people. I see people here. I see people here. The emperor is assertive, the ruler, the high priest is spiritually intellectual to be able to communicate and lead, connected to yourself. I'm hearing uh this high priestess is a man, Gemini. So this if it's not you, Gemini, it could be a person you connect to. Like this person is spiritually connected. Like they know who they are. Maybe you don't like when they be talking certain things, Gemini. Let me show you this. Maybe you don't want to see the truth, perspective. Remember the perspective, looking at things in different perspective, etc., etc. Maybe you don't want to see the truth about this individual, but this person is like it's the spirit say this high priestess card is considered a he. This guy here is like he know who he is. He also could be a carpenter, fix houses and stuff. He's into houses, woodwork. This person can be any person who's an instructor, a teacher, a lawyer, or a doctor, like whatever it is. Like it could be you, Gemini, like dealing with people. This person have a connection with someone. The cleansing is important. This cleansing is important. I'm telling you, Gemini, you ain't getting around this cleansing. It's time to regurgitate. Oops. It's time to leave the hate, the hostility. All that you have to leave. The spirit say you're gonna have to learn how to cleanse that bad behavior, Gemini. I'm just telling you what I'm hearing. Spirit say it's time to cleanse that bad behavior. So Gemini, and sometimes it ain't about people. It's about, we have people that we're connected to 24/7, right? And we go through experiences and we think, oh, we know everything. Not saying we don't, but we have to learn as we go. And sometimes Gemini, you can lose control. I'm hearing. Sometimes Gemini, you can come off a little, I'm gonna say it like the spirit said, funny acting, But nevertheless, Gemini, I got the notification. But I feel like it's time to like not wrap up loose ends. It's just time to say, you know what, I experienced it. I don't hate them. I don't wish them harm. I'm not gonna get back at them or whatever, whatever. I feel like Gemini, it's time for you to cleanse your emotions. It's time for you to do your healing work. I'm hearing somebody got a proposal. I don't know if you're trying to propose to someone, Gemini, or somebody trying to propose to you. I mean, I hope if you were to take this proposal and you were to step out with it, it's going to take a lot of change. And Gemini, I just want to say it is not just with you, it has to be with the other individual as well. That y'all have to come sit down and have a communication. If this is about this proposal, someone's thinking about proposing, Gemini, me and you're gonna have to bring that woman and communicate with her and put everything on the table, let her know the do's and don'ts, etc., etc. And vice versa. Gemini ladies, if you are dealing with a man, thinking about proposing and this conversation is it, yeah, it's time for y'all to sit down and communicate. You're gonna have to be like, okay, for instance, you gotta be like, okay, I don't want to even use it as bills because bills and stuff are like practicality because we got to have it right. But you might have to sit down and give a little have a conversation on how much we're willing to save, how much we're willing to invest, how much I feel like, oh, okay, Gemini. So as usual, Gemini, the person you dealing with, you're looking at everything from a business point of view. It's been a while since I told y'all that. Gemini, you are looking at this individual as, I don't want to say like a karma, but you got to be able to get something out of a relationship like somebody else. So you're looking at everything from a business aspect. And I'm like this, I'm the same way. Uh, but Gemini ain't coming to play, I'm hearing. So Gemini, you if it's this proposal thing, Gemini, I feel like if that's what you want, I done got two people. Uh, I done talked about marriage, proposal, engagement twice in a Gemini reading, right? Yeah. And we talked about a year ago, we spoke about how Geminis look at everything from a business point of view, business angle. Gemini ain't fucking with you if you ain't about business. Because Gemini know what it takes. See, Gemini, that's the left side personality, that's the right side personality. Maybe whoever you're dating, Gemini, hopefully they get to know both of y'all before you get married, Gemini. Before someone asks you to marry, it's very important for them to see the light and the darkness of a Gemini, the left personality and the right personality, and then with a little coping skills, they'll be able to know who they're talking to when they're talking to, how they're talking to them. I don't know why I'm telling you this, but because of the personalities. I'm just telling you, it's like I'm picking up this every time do y'all read. I always feel like I'm talking to two people. I'm doing one reading for whole the collective of Gemini, but I'm also doing two readings because I have to tap on the left personality and the right personality, which make you whole, meaning the balance. And I just want to say this, Gemini, it's not a such thing as losing control when you are not trying to control, right? You are learning through the process, right? And you gain control. It's no such thing as losing control. You gain control because when you're not looking for control, be like, I don't want to try to control anything. That's how you really gain control. Okay, with this high priestess, you have the Ace of Swords on a new beginning, air element, the mental stability. I feel like this is about comprehension, perspective, comprehending someone, Gemini. Whoever you're dealing with, you're really trying to comprehend them. But with that being said, once you also there's a reading. Once you do your cleansing, you connect it to your spiritual self, higher self, God's self, etc., etc. You do get a new beginning, Ace of Sword, a new thought perception. Now I feel like let me continue because Spirit had me read it so many ways. Let me keep going. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. Okay, so let me say this. Once again, it's coming up on this Four of Pentacles, this Novians. This you probably been going through court for a while, Gemini, with the situation. It maybe just started and it's getting ready to extend out. This is all about hope and Novice of Cups, emotional instability, right? This is a Novice of Cups, it's sad, etc., etc. Still on that journey. I told y'all, like, there's a reading and a reading. Everybody's in a different placement. Calm down, Gemini. I could be talking to the left side of Gemini right now, and then I tap into the right side. Calm down, Gemini. I just want to say this: if it coming by anything practicality in a situation where finances are involved, maybe you do have to come off that money. Maybe you don't. Let me show you. You got hope that you don't, but maybe you got to come off that money. Anything courtish, etc., etc. I'm telling you, Gemini, I feel like just pay for it. If you destroy anybody's property, I'm just telling you, I ain't got no dog in this fight. I'm just literally telling you, like, I feel like Gemini, if you don't, if even if someone offer you something, Gemini, to keep you shut up, I feel like Gemini, if you don't accept it, I'm not saying accept the first offer, Gemini, just stay in the middle. If someone's offering you something, take the second offer. If you are off, if someone's taking you to court, Gemini, don't try to stretch that shit out. Get it over with. I'm telling you, because you ain't gonna like. I'm just saying, you're not gonna like. You're not gonna like it. I'm just telling you. See them? You ain't gonna like it. Someone you having a misunderstanding with, etc., etc. You don't want to see the truth, whoever this person is. I feel like it's time to like you're gonna look disagreement, not want to see things for what it's worth. The tire mama, whoever it is, I feel like if you have to pay money, just do it and get it over with, Gemini. I'm just telling you. I'm just Gemini. You do what you want to do, Jimmy. But the vibe I'm getting, I'm telling you, Spirit told me they trying to take you to the house. I feel like if you go ahead and pay it off or whatever, you'll be able to redeem yourself. You'll be able to keep your sanity, I'm hearing. I hope they ain't got you going crazy, 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 just thinking about you, lady. You do have a completion in finances. I knew this call was coming up because I knew it. Time to release. I literally seen this card. This is the card I was talking about. Y'all have another six of cleansing, communication, releasing. Y'all need to release toxic energy, man. I feel like that's what is coming out. Maybe you're the toxic one or they're the toxic one, or you're just holding on to that toxic energy. It's time to release that shit right now, Gemini. Then you have the notification. Then you have it on the 10 of Pentacles. So once you get to this journey, it's time to release things. I can't make it up. I told you, Spirit don't lie to me, I don't lie to you, because this death card is coming out to renew. It's time for a new beginning. So the Spirit is saying it's time to renew. Let it go, Gemini. I feel like this, Gemini, and I'm this type of person. All day, if I'm in your face all day, you pretty much on my mind, right? Man, you could be beefed out, etc., etc. But when you ain't around, I be like, whatever. I'm gonna show you this. Okay, let me say it like this. I told y'all I seen it. I told y'all I seen it. Let me get back to this. I told y'all I seen that card. Listen, Gemini, it's basically like this. People want to look like they're going forward, but they're still holding emotional baggage. Gemini, I'm like this. Once a person in my face, you on my mind. When you out my face, out of sight, out of mind, right? And if we have beef, I'm mature enough to realize, be like, you know what? You take that bad juju with you. So I don't hold on to the emotional pain and the upsetness. And I'm an Aries. It takes a while. But I choose to allow that bad energy to go with that toxic person. You're not going to leave it here. Do that make sense? I told y'all the death card came, and here go y'all 10 of swords, completion. God bless y'all. I'm also hearing this song, Jesus is the Reason for the Season. Maybe you like that song when you play it when Christmas come on or whatever, Christmas time or whatever. Or you have a loved one, angels around you. Someone probably is an empty nester. Children probably moved out. Someone or people that moved out the home. Someone just had a baby, or someone I'm also hearing is an ancestor that's been reborn in your family. Whoever that Gemini, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's an ancestor that has been reborn in your family. Energy does not die, it transitions over. The same souls that come here in these new temples have been the same souls as them being here before. Got what I'm saying? So whether you believe it or not, it is what it is. But the energy comes back and forth 24/7. This is this ultimate Gemini I was talking about. Mentally know what they doing because they learned, they released, they got rid of some shit, they paid things off, they keep a clear level mind. This word means mental. Keep a clear mind, fit to teach. You come back. I told you, whoever this man is, he popped up in a reading early. This man is very spiritual, very intellectual. You'll know him because he's always around certain people. He's always like, it's always a teaching moment with him. And it's not boring because he has a little, I don't want to say he may be hilarious to a certain set of crowd, but I have dry humor. So he could come out with a little dry humor. And, when he say something, don't hit or whatever, but then later on you might pick it up and be like, nevertheless, this death card going through all this, right? Getting connected back with your higher self, getting a new beginning because you're still on that journey. I don't care what you say. Ain't nobody got no beginning. Somebody is still on the journey. Y'all are still on this certain journey. Because I would know if y'all had a brand new beginning. I don't get no brand new beginning. I get inklings that you can restart something, but I'm not getting like brand new beginnings. The brand new beginning that I'm getting in is at the death core. It's all the way. Thank you, sweetie, sun goddesses. Good morning, Grand Rising. Love your reading. I love y'all as well. I don't get no new journey to this death core come out because y'all still holding on to some shit. I'm also hearing there's a Gemini trying to hold on to their money. I told you somebody trying to take you out to the house and steal your money. I already told you. I already told you. Whether it's going on now, leading on up, you gonna realize somebody trying to walk off and take you to the house. I'm not gonna. Now I'm hearing maybe somebody may file bankrupt. I don't think you gonna file bankrupt, Gemini. But Gemini, hey, if it take somebody not taking your money, it is what it is. But also with that being said, I feel like it's part of your journey of learning. So when you get to where you need to be climbing up that ladder, right? You will find yourself might not be interacting with the same people, but interacting with the same type of energy, the same type of spirit, right? And it's a learning process. And when you get to another journey of life, right? Then when someone approaches you, you be like, you know what? I'm fit because I experienced, I gained knowledge and wisdom. The left side and the right side, the side me twins are back at it again. They're one, they're whole, they're working together. I'm just telling you how spirit give it to me. They're working together. So now I'm able to translate, communicate what's real and what's fake. I'm gonna deal with you and I'm not. That's really what it's about. Only check. I got this completion at the 10 down here. And it still say in that completion, you still need to release that baggage, that turmoil, that hate, that envy, that jealous, that validity, all that. And then the spirit say the death card come in so you can be that ultimate Gemini. Someone else's third eye is activated. They call premonitions. Deja vu. Seeing things ahead of time. Got what I'm saying now, Gemini? When the death card comes in, it makes you this new Gemini. Watch this. And that's when what goes around comes around. So watch this, Gemini. Going through this experience, right? If you learning things, you gonna put when you learn things, I don't care what nobody say, when a person really learn things, they put out new energy, right? So if you're putting out new energy, learning through this experience, what goes around comes around, you're gonna get new energy back. Peace, blessings, and protection. The wheel on the bus go around. I don't know why I'm saying that. Someone has a little child watching it or something. The wheels on the bus go around and around. Somebody might be a bus driver, the MTA or AT, whatever they call them, the little transition. I mean, not the train, the whatever MTA. What they do with the bus or whatever, work for the city, the town. Someone works for the city and the town. I'm literally hearing the wheels on the bus go around and around. Maybe somebody missed the bus, child missed the bus. Maybe you need to be walking your child to the bus, etc., etc. Watch this. On this wheel, communication. I'm hearing about bills, this shit with court. I'm just telling you, because what goes around cover, everything I told you is coming back around. So you're in that journey. You get what I'm saying now? You're in that journey. Could have to be strategic in paperwork signing, read the fine print. Someone's going to communicate this shit to y'all. Someone's trying to communicate. I don't know if it's a deal or offer. I feel like the spirit is saying sign it quick so you can get this. Your happiness. I told you children involved. Your happiness. Told you. Someone trying to get you to sign something, whatever you're going to do, the spirit saying get it over with so you can get this happiness. Here go the ultimate Gemini. Thank you, spirit. Here you go. Remember I was saying alignment, peace, uh, uh, foundation. The ultimate Gemini that's balanced, working with their self, looks like this. On God. Could be a twin flame lover too. Because you do have a Two of Cups, twin flame lover. So yeah, I told you. Can't make it up, can I? I feel like don't drag this shit out. You've been getting deja vu a lot lately. I'm telling you, I can't make it up. It's a couple of people on this reading. Actually, the spirit been having me. When I do the reading, the spirit already let me know, like, somebody's third eye is, people third eye are being activated. And I don't know why people so scared of certain words because everybody's saying the same thing, just using different words. And it's like you need your intuition. I don't know why people don't understand. Like they told you, oh, it's scary. Like that's your spirit. That's your intuition. That's your higher self, the God self, the future self, giving you inklings what's going on toward the future, preparing you for the future. I cannot make it up. I don't know why. I know people be like, oh, it's whatever they call it. Witchcraft. No, witchcraft is manipulating someone mentally. Let's keep it real. Witchcraft is an art of manipulation. Period. Spirit being told me that years ago. People trying to play a wool over your, pull wool over your eyes, play on your top per se. No. Voodoo is people who respect and pay homage to their ancestors. Okay, like I do. Everybody has power. Anybody can call their power voodoo. If you could be one of the greatest readers on planet Earth, that's your power. That's your voodoo. Now, whether you want to use your voodoo for good, go read to all the kids in the world. Don't charge them nothing. Or just an example, just calm down. Or you can use your voodoo for bad. You can say, I'm gonna charge everybody I do, every place I go, I'm not gonna be a philanthropist. I'm not gonna give back. I'm just gonna. You got what I'm saying now? I'm just scared of opening third eye and seeing demons or something. LOL, baby, it ain't even like that though. That's the crazy part. Like I can't, it ain't. You're gonna see spirits. You're gonna see. Hopefully, you'll see your loved ones. I love connecting to my ancestors and I connect to other people's ancestors and loved ones. It's not what people think it is. I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm gonna get off of it. Everybody was introduced into the book called the Bible, whether your parents installed it into you or not. But the story of the Messiah, Jesus, Joshua, whatever you want to consider, the reason why they couldn't comprehend him because he was speaking from a spiritual aspect. And what did they call him? They called him they say he did voodoo, they called him crazy, but everything he said came true. Put it together. That's what they don't want y'all to know about yourself. They don't. God, Jesus, the Messiah, was letting you know he was son by a higher power in the spiritually, in a physical form, like we are, right? He accessed all his spiritual what? Ability, talent, and skills, which considered him a superhuman, a super being of God. Guess what? I don't care. People listen. People who serving Satan. I'm being real. People that's really serving Satan, they really like. They're not. It's like they have to do the practice of it. When you serving God, the Most High, your angels and ancestors, baby, you don't have to do that. It's automatically come to you. I don't have to do no practicing. Okay. Now, it was a time where I used to do certain things. People call me, Gigi, can you come do this? Can you whip me up? It's not for protection. I will whip you anything. You tell me what you want me to do. It's not going to be done for bad. I don't do all that. But I will do something if you call me and say, Gigi, this man talking about killing me. What did I need something to protect myself? I'm going, whatever the ancestors tell me to do, the spirit, hey, come pick it up, put it here, throw it there. I'm one of them people because I use my power for good. You get what I'm saying? They got people that that are just common people, like a mechanic, for instance. And they don't know the word. They know, you know what I'm saying? But they always try to use the art of manipulation, right? To get in your mind, to confuse you, to make you think, oh, it's gonna cost this much. They're using their power for bad. Why ain't nobody talking about that? Why ain't nobody calling that voodoo? Why ain't nobody talking about the man at your boss at the job who run around with the coworker? Lord, I feel like I'm on somebody else's top right now. Ain't nobody talking about the boss running around with the co-workers. But watch this. He using his power for, he using his voodoo, his power for wrong, because he's manipulating them to make them think they gotta put out for them to keep their job. I'm just keeping it real now. Whoever that is, you know who it is. Come out. Nevertheless, let me get back to this. Whatever is going on, when it come up, get it over with so you can get your happiness back. Sunshine. And you could be connected to a Virgo, because this is a Virgo card as well. You got all the elements here. Let me just say this, and I love this, and listen to me good. Well, you got this one. Y'all got all elements on the board, right? You have an Ace of Swords, meaning a new starter, right? To continue that journey, right? Giving up the pain, the trauma, the hurt, the bitterness, right? To become this. This only element y'all got. So mentally, y'all straight. It's just the balance of the Siamese twins. Putting your right foot before your left. That means when you put your right foot first, you're trying your best to do the right thing. This has been my reading. I enjoyed y'all. Y'all have great cards. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Remember, this is the balanced Gemini. Gemini, I'm one of these people, I get along with myself. I ain't got to have a group of people. Gemini got two of them. They can get along with themselves. And people don't understand it about a Gemini. That's why they can't understand a Gemini. Because one minute you get this, next minute you get that. That's just a Gemini. I ain't talking about matching no energy. We ain't talking about matching no energy or none of that. I'm talking about this is how a Gemini is. You gonna get this left personality Gemini, or you gonna get this right personality Gemini. We want to work together and introduce the whole Gemini to you, but get what Spirit saying? No. Guess what? Geminis don't match no energy. You just dealing with the left or the right. You need to figure out who you're dealing with. I'm just telling you, that's a real Gemini. Gemini don't do nothing about no matching no goddamn energy. Gemini say you're gonna get this work on the left side or the right side. Which personality you want? We got two of them going on. And they are that ultimate being. I promise you. Two is greater than one. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? Gemini is that. You ain't gotta never look for a Gemini to match no goddamn energy. You just better know who you playing with, because you see these swords. Huh. I think we all know what that means. So Gemini, this has been your reading. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thanks everyone for joining me. Yum Num, Sun Goddess. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. If you know a Sagittarius, please say happy birthday. God bless y'all till we meet again. Bye-bye. I don't like to say bye. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile.